welcome to another edition of Smart Chat here on YouTube.com. And thank you for watching, liking, and subscribing to my channel. If you haven't done so right now, please do so right now. And I do want to do a little Raw review for you. In no particular, not a Raw review, but my thoughts. In no particular order. Opening segment, you seen Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman. It was the setting was in Boston, and as you expected, Brock Lesnar got a pop. Is it me, or do you find it a little bit annoying that the crowd has to mimic whatever Paul Heyman has to say? Like when he says Brock Lesnar. Find it a little bit annoying. Little bit. But Brock Lesnar is one of these attractions, signed to a deal. He was out there, attraction deal. WWE needs to get their ratings. And let me tell you, the last 2 weeks were horrible. This week was none better. But he comes out, Suplex City, crowd is cheering for him. The usual spiel from Paul Heyman. It seems to be really the same old promo over and over again. Listen, not saying Paul Heyman is not great, because he is, but a little bit tired. Little bit. Then you had Big Show and please retire chance. And I think Big Show at this point is not going to retire just to spite everyone out there. Of the three that are in that retirement stage there, you have Big Show, Kane, and Mark Henry. Mark Henry really looks to be like the one that's ready to get out the door. I'll get to Kane later on. But, Big Show comes out. Insults Brock Lesnar, gets a suplex. I mean, did you honestly feel it was otherwise? Expected. But Big Show, please, can he just retire already? It almost looks painful when that guy takes that suplex. When Big Show takes that suplex, I realize he's, early 40s, but it just looks painful when he gets up. Can he please just retire? Being 40 for a giant, early 40s, is like, might as well being 60 towards a normal height individual. Next, what do we have here? What do we have on the menu here, on the docket? Yes. Sasha Banks, Nikki Bella's segment. Sasha Banks is over. Obviously, Boston crowd, that's where Sasha Banks was from. Nikki got that cheap heat with that Yankee hat. Let's go Yankees. Decent promo. Alright. Nikki Bella was, Brie Bella was fighting with Nikki and Alicia Fox there. And watching that match, it almost seemed like there was when that exchange between Brie and Cameron, it almost looks like there was a botch without even a move being done. Like Cameron's trying to lay herself up for a move, position herself for a move, and Brie Bella's like dragging her with force. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like watching Brie Bella fight, she's clearly the Marty Jannetty of the group between her and Nikki, but that's not saying much. It's clearly Brie, she's married to Daniel Bryan, one of the best, wrestlers out there. And it looks like Daniel Bryan never even trained with her once. Gosh. Ruru. Yet another Rusev Summer Rae segment. The way Summer Rae is portrayed with her hair, it's not doing her any favors. And this is just an angle that storyline does not want to go away. I gotta know with that proposal that that quote-unquote proposal that Summer Rae did to Rusev. And then Rusev was like, kind of like thinking about what to do. Like, did you almost expect the face turn for that pause there? I mean, I just don't know what to make of it. It's like, okay. I mean, like, what was supposed to happen between that exchange? Were we supposed to feel sympathy for someone after they pretty much knocked around Dolph Ziggler and Lana for the past couple weeks, and now they're in this type of segment? I just don't get it. I don't get it, and I don't get, Rusev now, who's supposed to look like this monster, is now pretty much, I mean, he's not taken as a threat in, as a work, obviously. He was supposed to be this big thing, and now he just looks like like a semi-goof. What else? What can we talk about? How about that match? Roman Reigns, if I was on the fence with Roman, I really didn't like Roman Reigns. Yeah, wasn't it? But clearly, Roman Reigns delivered once again with Randy Orton versus, and Dean Ambrose versus the Wyatts there. Finally, we're able to get some offense on Strowman. Impressive. Now, if you didn't think that Roman Reigns is the next guy, you still have doubts even after the last two weeks of matches that he put together with the Wyatts. Take a look. Notice that he was in the ring with John Cena when they did that Susan Coleman presentation. Take notice. If you didn't notice it, take notice. New Day, that whole New Day, the New Day Dudley Boys segment. Listen, it was nice to see that New Day ended that segment. But as far as the Dudleys go, they just, let's face facts, they only really got their main pop in Brooklyn because they were from New York, a New York crowd. And slowly but surely, week after week, the pop is now minimum. And that's because the new audience, I think, doesn't recognize them. They're not like, 34, 35-year-olds like me who realize them from ECW. They don't even know who these guys are, the Dudley Boys. Notice that the pop is less and less. I mean, yeah, they have some things maybe that the new generation and new kids could catch on, like it's saying, like the what's up. But other than that, their pop is very minimum. New Day continues to impress. Love the fucking trumpet. I love the fucking trumpet. And, Kane, Seth Rollins, they're doing this whole storyline where Kane is Corporate Kane, then Monster Kane, and Corporate Kane pretends he doesn't know who Monster Kane is, and he's playing like the goofy, funny guy, Corporate Kane, and then he leaves and turns into Monster Kane later on. I mean, listen, it's a Joseph Park storyline type of thing, but see, no one realizes it because no one watches TNA, unfortunately. As much as I love TNA, it's become a joke. It's become a joke. Raw, was for third week in a row. I mean, honestly, what could they do? Like, if you're expecting, word was, Vince McMahon was upset backstage, wanted to shake things up. That really didn't happen this week. It didn't happen at all. So really, what would you do to change all of this? I mean, they're saying that John Cena is going away for a couple of months, well, into December. Who's going to take John Cena's spot? Whether you like him or not, remember that he's the top guy right now. Who's going to take that spot? I don't know. Who's going to carry the torch? Dolph Ziggler for the 25th time? Doubt that's going to happen. Dolph Ziggler is just like a utility player. He's just, Who's going to be the next guy to take over WWE programming, be the it guy? Just don't see it, how the ratings will improve. I think the simplest way to do it is just doing new storylines. There are plenty of guys in that locker room that never faced each other, and they've been in the company for a lifetime. Maybe simplest thing sometimes is the easiest way to start. God knows we don't need another Randy Orton Sheamus match. So just some of my random thoughts from Raw. Bummer over a show. But Ruru! Until next time.